Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Love to Life Tarot. This is Nikki, and this is for Cancer, my crabby. Hey, Cancer, my crabby. Hey, Cancer, how you doing? How you doing? Cancer, sorry I'm late for the end of the month reading. I did not want to leave you in Capricorn hanging. Leo, I already had pre-recorded your video of your Leo cross watching. I just ain't posted because I was trying to wait till I did Capricorn and Cancer, and look at here. So Leo, I'm gonna do you another one too. I just got done eating, honey. I needed to pick. Cancer, this gonna be your just basically what's going on right now. Remember, energies are fluid. You control you, boo. And I meditated on the card, so I already picked up on you, Cancer. I feel like right now you're feeling as if you have to follow your intuition. Like, really follow it. Like, really go by what you know, not anything anybody telling you to do, even if, it may not be agreed upon, to its limit if it's not hindering or hurting anyone. I just feel like how you choose to move forward, I feel like the universe is guiding you to really follow yourself, okay? Sort of deal. So that's the place where you at. That's all I got for you. Let me see what cards, honey. Why am I like this is yours, this is yours? You may have to devise some stuff. It may be you may be dealing with some separation. You may be moving where you have to divvy stuff up and separate your stuff from other people's stuff. I'm getting that. All right, so let's see. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit card. Okay, so this is you following you. I feel like after you taking time and space for yourself. Now, if you haven't done this, I feel like to figure out what you want to do, I'll take, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. Talk to my guides, okay? To figure out what it is that you want to do, you may be taking some, much needed rest and time. Some of my other cancers, I feel like that this is a place of where you have taken time to sit back and really understand what you want, and that's that take it in your inner self with this Hermit card. And I feel like coming from that space, this is the reason why you're gung-ho on really guiding yourself to follow what you know. Okay, all right, so let's see. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the past. In your head you have the Eight of Cups. In your heart, you have the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Don't have to be that person. In the past, it's the Knight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo. Why am I counting Virgo? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Don't have to be that individual. Then we have the Lover's card in the reverse. I'm going to flip it in the upright. I'm going to turn it on this side. That's what we going to do, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. And then in the near future, I already saw this. You got the Justice card, okay? So you have three major arcanas out here, which let me know that you at a major, life change in your life, Cancer. I feel like that. If you're not doing this very thing or working towards whatever this energy is of bringing in something that you strongly desire, or I get making a change for the better, or moving forward and putting in hard work in a certain action that may require for you to leave some things behind, which is a drastic thing, you're guided to do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's this girl. In the past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is about hard work and dedication. And I feel like for some of my cancers, something has been going on for a very, very long time. Some, it's been going on for maybe like 8 or 9 years. And a very, very long time to me is over anything over 10. But some, it's been like that. Yeah. So whatever this energy is that I feel like that has been in and out and back and forth, because the way I look at nights is in and out energies. They can come and they can go. The one thing could be a financial situation where sometimes I feel like things will be okay and then sometimes they kind of fall short, and everybody go through that energy. And you may be at this point of, after falling short of money, you may be at this place of rebuilding yourself, is the energy that I feel for some of my other Capricorns, putting in work and stuff, and you will see your finances grow because you have a certain goal that you're trying to accomplish. Okay. Some of my other Capricorns, I feel like you may have an energy of a person that somebody may feel like it's hard work to put in with an individual. It almost feel like somebody constantly is chasing and behind somebody, and I feel like somebody got to the point where this has been overwhelming. It can be if things aren't balanced, like the justice card here, or if it hasn't been some type of truce and things like that going on. Because I feel like whatever this was, somebody wasn't truthful about how they really felt or actions that were taken, because they knew it would turn this lover's card on this side. It caused the Eight of Cups to jump in somebody's mind. So let's just see. Eight of Cups in your head. You may be walking away from emotional instability, walking away from things that I get that have hurt you. And I'm saying you because I'm talking to you, that maybe you have held on to, that you wasn't just letting go. Maybe you wasn't ready to let go, but now I feel like you are. I feel like just so you can have this sense of peace or this sense of love to come in your life with the lovers here. I do get that energy, and the Nine of Cups in your heart. I do get that energy. The big deal about the Eight of Cups is about leaving behind the past disappointments and understanding the reason why things kind of went the way they went and why they are the way that they are, and you okay with that and not holding on to that. So, because whatever you hold on to, that's the Five of Cups where you still facing it. It's the energy of, I feel I don't want to be like that. It is what it is. So this is what I'm willing to do, which is walk away and leave things the way that they are. And if it means walking away from a connection that couldn't gain the momentum of stability like somebody wanted it to, then that's the place that you at. In your heart, you got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is your passions, okay, is the first thing. Because I feel like I'm saying you first because you are putting you first, which is a good thing, Cancer, okay? This is following your heart and following what you are being desired to pull into your life, is the energy that I feel. I do get that this could be a person, and I do get that you do have good times and bad times. I was going to say good things. I feel like somebody buys somebody something, and they're good things, okay? They're really good things. So if you're a female and you have a man, then he buys you nice things and stuff, but does that make up for the inconsistencies in the way that you feel and how stuff keep happening? No, it becomes a band-aid. So that tells me that whatever cycle an individual has been on, I feel like you are valid in the way that you feel, and this is without me telling you what to do, because you control you, because you have given. You see how many cups is here? Eight. I feel like somebody have gave somebody chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. This is what you knowing what you got, but the difference between now and then is that in the past somebody felt as if they couldn't do this thing. Like, I can't walk away from this. And then somewhere along the line, after you built yourself and gained the strength, I felt that come on. Now you see that you can move towards following your heart and things you desire to do, and knowing that, good things can come towards you as long as you don't hold on to things. And I do get an energy that that it's gonna have to be some hard work, but I feel like you already been off into the fight of working on you and removing yourself from the place that you was to. It's that you ain't got no choice but to keep going type energy. So that's a good thing too. In your gut, you got the Lover's card. You could be dealing with the sign of Gemini, okay? The Lover's card could be a union that I do get, that could be separation or on the outs. I don't know if this is the end. Some, I'm going to tell you, yeah, because person tied, boss. They tied. They ready to clock out. And then others, I do get like you could just have this separation thing going on, so a person to know what they got type energy. So I don't know what place you at. But I'm gonna tell you what person, if you are cross watching and you are the individual, don't let this person get gone too long and let them stay in that hermit mode and get to diving deep about the self worth and what they deserve. And then when the person get far away from them, they may not be able to come back because they may not even feel like they can even get this equally yoked, what they deserve from an individual of the past, and may just be able to call this a season of their life and release it with love with no hard feelings. So I feel like somebody is scared of that too, okay? In the future, we have the justice card. This is about cause and effect. So I do feel like whatever's going on, you know the reason why you're here. The other person, if it involves another individual, for those who do know the reason why you're at where you're at, okay? I feel like for some in the future, if circumstances are not just and fair and stuff in balance, you are now at this place that you're not allowing things to enter your life. I feel like things, that's also, the karmic law. It's like the wheel of fortune to me, but I do get like the universe is going to have its justice off into a situation. So, the best thing for you to do if you are involved in a circumstance that may be toxic for some of my cancers, is to do that Eight of Cup thing. You don't need to do any retaliation because I know we as humans want to take on things on our own. For some, if you feel an energy of that, okay, step away, rethink, allow a person to be who they are, and something better will come. Oh, well, there you go. Hangman, you could be dealing with the sign of Aries in the past. I already felt like it's been this time, okay? And the person during that time has, been thinking, okay? And I felt this sense of strength and strongness. So the Emperor card is here. The Emperor card is somebody who stands on business. This is a person who is it could be stubborn, and this person here is about foundations and things like that. So for some of my cancer, if it's a money situation, what I do feel like you are working towards building whatever this is, like whatever goal it has been. It may have been some time. You really want things to move, quicker than what they are. But I do feel like understand that things are moving in a slow but steady pace. For some, I feel like, remember I said it's been time where someone wanted this thing to be solidified to more than whatever this casually was. I don't know, but that's where the Emperor would stand. The Emperor's also, you could be dealing with court cases and things like that in situations. So we'll see what that is, okay? In your head. And that's that somebody's standing on waiting. You know what I'm saying? Not waiting, but waiting not in vain, but not dealing with a situation and waiting for something better whenever it may come. And you don't mind focusing on yourself, okay? You got the Hermit card in your head again. So that's the energy there. I already explained the Hermit card. It's the good thing. In your heart, you got the Hierophant card. Yes. So the Hierophant card coming out with the Knight of Cups could be growing to this sense of stability. Some, don't say that. Dang. Do I want to say this? Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Some of my cancers, you already got the ball rolling, like you want to get married. I don't see you want to do that. I see you want to do it in your heart, but I don't know if it's to this individual. I feel like y'all break up, y'all make up, y'all break up, y'all make up, y'all break up, but all the while y'all say y'all engaged or something. I don't know. Okay, that's the energy I feel. And half the time, you on the outs. This is the thing. I ain't judging you, but the thing is this: you gonna start taking those times on the out to really reflect. Oh, those are the ones on whether or not this is even what you want. So that's that individuals that I was saying too. That some of y'all could be engaged too, where those cancers that I already said that if somebody study long, they study wrong and let a person get away. Okay. Whew. The Hierophant card is about levels as well. I sounded drunk for a minute, honey. The Hierophant is about levels as well. Somebody may have a drinking problem. I don't know why I just sounded drunk there. The Hierophant is about levels and growth and things like that. So I do sense that Cancer, you'll have this energy where in your heart, that's the energy that you're trying to take on and you moving towards. That's the energy that you're holding on to. That things have to be stable in a person who you dealing with. And I'm flipping. It could be you, Cancer. Has to be moved from another place. Have to have this consistency. Have to have this sense of building and growing together, and you moving towards, this sense of commitment and not playing games and really buckling down and knowing what they want and acting on it type energy is what you desire. Okay, and that's the energy that you telling another individual, but to another person that seemed like that's too hard to do. But I say, if it's something you want to do, then it's not hard to do when it comes to pouring off into another. Yeah. You got the Lover's card in your gut. Page of Cups. Right. So I do get this page. I do get that. That's somebody that comes in and offers words of what they will do. And then you done heard that before is the type of energy that I feel. So you're worried about action is the energy that I do feel. And they may be coming in to speak to you about this Lover's card being on the side. Some of my other cancers, you do have a new person that's coming about that I do feel like either this person is fairly new, that you kind of, y'all see each other off and on. It ain't nothing consistency. And when I say that, I'll say like, you may see this person, say you see this person today, and y'all hang out, and y'all have a really good time, and that's it. And then y'all go back into this hermit mode. And then you may not see this person again until like a month and a half. But this ain't nobody ain't this somebody you just have a good time with. And I ain't even saying sex. I mean like y'all genuinely have a good time or whatever. You know? So I don't know if you want to have a conversation on what this really is or where this may be going. Cause I do get underneath, for the most part, somebody goes along with this situation for those who have that energy to come in and come out. But you would really like to know if, you know, if this is going anywhere. What I've learned is you ain't got to tell a man nothing. If a man wanted this to go somewhere, I promise you it'll be going somewhere. So that's the energy that I feel. Okay? And I feel like, and if they want it to be like this, I've learned that a man do what they feel. And you ain't even got to question it. It won't even leave room to be questioned. I promise. In the future, you got the Justice card. I'm talking like that about a situation because I do feel this Two of Cup energy, okay? And I do feel like, people come together and y'all have a good time and a connection. It may be communication that needs to be had. For some, I feel like you do have a new person that's coming along in the future. I do get that, and that's why I was speaking on what you desire so strongly in your heart to have, and I already spoke on that. The Two of Cups is a lesson person, okay? You got the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and I'll speak to you about that in a minute. The Two of Swords is this lesson of it all. I already spoke to you about the growth and things like that, but learning things, and I feel like you already taken on that with the double hermit down here. This is so you can grow, understand that it's been experiences in your life, things that you're not supposed to hold on to and keep you to this place. It's not here for you to be reliving situations and circumstances. It's for you to learn and press forward and pour off into you. And I feel like for some of my cancers, if you are at this place and you have not taken on this hermit energy, like I said in the beginning, this is the universe telling you that Eight of Cup things, and stop looking back on why and situations that went on. I feel like surrender to you, follow your heart, understand things happen. And I ain't saying like if it's heavy, I understand. So I know you just can't blah, blah, blah. But I do feel like, that's the situation that God the Spirit is saying, okay? All right. So we got confessions. These are my confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages, okay? So that may be that Page of Cups coming here, honey. And somebody may be coming in to tell you what they truly feel. This is, I feel like, an energy of opening it up and saying how you feel. If you have any questions about a situation, instead of holding on to it, I feel like have that communication and open up and say what it is, okay? All right. Conflict, clashing, differences, and incompatibility. So that's those energies of cancers that I do feel like that you may not be at the same place between you and another individual, or for those who have had to part ways, and because of what you know now, you know what I'm saying. And I feel like it ain't no confession because you've been new, and it was just the time to, move towards something that was, better. I do get that. And I'm not saying nobody waiting in the wing for every cancer. I just feel like for whatever this is to come. And you may be going through a conflictual time for some of my cancers that may have to still push through and deal through something that they really don't want to. Oh, I thought somebody was yelling. That they really don't want to do. Okay? All right. So let's see here. Because I get like court cases or something like that. Child, how many times this card gonna come out? Soulmate, just like the Two of Cups, all right? Yes, all right. Renegotiate. I'm just gonna tell you all of these cards, honey. Things will change, and don't go there, okay? So these are the energies that I feel. I do get that soulmate energy around. I do get why it was hard to release something because you felt like something was going to be, because you felt the soulmate energy. Those are my cancers that are just learning the lessons of situations and know that it ain't just one soulmate in your life. And a soulmate can be a family or a friend. It don't even have to be a lover, okay? For some of my cancers, understand you've been at this place, and this is the place that I feel like that God is saying that things will change. So take that in. Somebody will be coming back through for some of my other cancers, trying to bring in that same old tired ass energy for those other cancers that I said, and you're handling that accordingly. I feel like you are stepping back and still saying, I may need time alone, or I'm working on myself and I don't want to really be offensive nothing right now. That may be a place, okay? Look within, I do get yes, and I feel like you have this sense of pushback for those who may be trying to give you shit for, taking space for you. All right. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. That's like the Hermit card. Now, some about cancers, you may be leaving with a person to work out some differences, okay, that y'all been dealing with, because you really want this thing to work. Some of my other cancers is something about, you see how I spoke about a wedding, or what's she in a wedding dress, and he walking down the aisle. But maybe y'all need to have a conversation and take some time to y'all self first. I ain't telling you what to do, okay? And some of this, I told you, could be this marriage situation. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectation. So in the future, understand with the soulmate card, these people are different from each other, and it may be different than what you really expected something to be. Let your friends help you. Ask for support from others. And you see how this girl seems like she getting ready for a wedding. I feel like anything that you're going through, Cancer, you may can open up to a friend if you feel like they are somebody that won't tell you business. I feel like instead of holding on to situations and kind of keeping them to yourself, hermit card, because I know some of my cancers can kind of go in your shell. I can do that too, honey. I'm a Pisces, baby. And you may need to get something off your chest, okay? All right. So, Cancer, that is your reading for what's going on right now. Love.